Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I chose my certification program that I went with, and I'll do the unboxing as well. So if this ends up being a long video, it wasn't my intention. I'm trying to make it as short as possible, so let's dive in. Okay, so first, I've always considered the NASM certification as the gold standard in the fitness industry, and the one that I should go with since everybody goes with it. You know, not everybody's not true, but you know, it's the one that I should go with since it's widely known everywhere and like every gym accepts it. So as you can see here, the prices though, you really have to want to, pay for, because as you can see here, you get basic minimum stuff with the self-study $700 option, which doesn't include tax and probably shipping. And then you also get everything with the $2,000 option, which includes retest voucher, job guarantee, which to me is not necessary because you can go apply to any gym and mostly get in once you're certified. And some development programs. You get access to a coach who can help you. So you have to decide if you're willing to pay pretty much $2,000 for all-inclusive everything that you may not necessarily need or want. So you have to decide which option is best for you. As you can see here with the $700 option, and not this is the premium is the $1,000 option, the two cheapest ones. With the two cheapest ones, you get the exam, so that's great. The textbook, lecture videos, exercise library, cueing library, which I don't know, I'm not sure what that is, practice exams, quizzes, self-study guide, study guide. And then that's it for just the $700 self-study option. So if that's all you need, then this is the one for you. Premium or more, you get the memorization activity, learning activities, flashcards. So you have to pay $1,000 to get flashcards and some other activities as well. So just keep that in mind. And then it goes on with, if you want to choose the higher priced option. So, keep this in mind, if price is important to you. If it's not, then hey, just jump in and get the $2,000 option. They do offer monthly payment plans, but I'm not sure if they offer for all of them. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, so the next one, your next option, or at least mine anyway, was ACE certification, which is another one that's widely known across the U.S. You can pretty much work at just about any gym, so that's not a concern. And for me, it's just I've always had it in my head that I would go with NASM, so I had to really look into ACE to make sure to see if this would be for me or not. So with ACE, as you can see, their highest price point is the one that's the cheapest price point for NASM, which is hilarious. So because they slash their prices. So for $624, which is their most popular premium option, which is $25 higher than their cheapest option. So for the plus option, you get free shipping, which is great because now you don't have to pay for shipping. You could also do, if you don't want to pay it outright, you can do 4 payments of $156, which is awesome because it's, for people who have issues with paying that amount of money all at once. You get the manual, the study guide, companion. You get essentials of exercise science for fitness professionals. You get the trainer resources, interactive study platform, the exam, which is important. You get the resource center support, so you have access to a lot of information. You also get a manual ebook, flashcards, a retest voucher for that price point, which you didn't get for NASM for the same price point, and you get a fitness online math course, which I'm not sure what that is. You also get some more support materials as well. So just keep this in mind that ACE is way cheaper than NASM, and you kind of have to decide, if the name is important to you or not. Which name. That's all. Okay, so for the next one, there's ISSA. And now ISSA, I think, was the only one for a while that was recognized internationally. So if you want to be a personal trainer internationally, I think you could go with ISSA. And I didn't think the other ones, had certifications that you could use internationally. But now I think NASM does. So I'm not sure about ACE. But anyway, ISSA is another one that's pretty inexpensive. The only thing I didn't like, it's the same price as ACE, but the only thing I didn't like about it is that I noticed that online testing, you basically sit for your certification exam online whenever you're ready. And not only that, but as you can see here, they do partner with all these gyms, so keep that in mind. So you will be able to get a job. But there was this one other thing that I didn't really agree with. I'm sure no one cares who got the certification, or maybe it's not as a big a deal to them. But to me, I didn't like that the final exam was take the open book, untimed final exam. And that to me just is a red flag. I don't like that at all. So I didn't bother with it. This one certification I can tell you I didn't bother with for that reason. I don't like open book, untimed, because to me, like, that encourages you, in my opinion, not to study as hard as you would. I'm sure it's a great certification, but for me, I didn't like that. Also, I noticed that it's still kind of hard to find some jobs, certain places, depending on where you live. So with ISSA, so just keep that in mind, even with those other gyms that I saw. And I just don't like that it's not proctored. I prefer my exam for something like that to be proctored, even if I have trouble passing it. I want to know that I went and I sat in a classroom and I didn't have access to anything online, and I took the exam and that was it. So just keep all this in mind, and in this next section you'll see which one I chose. All right, let's go. Okay, guys, don't mind my stove. I'm cooking chicken right now. But anyway, look what came in the mail today. I got my package for my certification program, all the study materials, and now I'm going to open it and show you guys what's in it. Okay, so, alright guys, so I know what's supposed to be in here, but I kind of forgot, so let's unbox it together and take a look. So if you open, if you purchase the ACE certification program, and I purchased like the one that had the program that the one that included everything, here's what you get. Okay, so we got the Essentials of Exercise Science flashcards. Let's take a look. Nice. How awesome is that? Wow, I love that. So nice and neat in color and everything, and sectioned off. Got the flashcards. Okay. We got. Oh, this is everything that it comes with. I'm trying not to put my address on here, which is just a PO box, but whatever. So as you can see, you get the premium program. I'm doing payment plans. I don't care. You get the manual, the Essentials of Exercise Science. I have to see what that is actually. I think that might be the online part. But anyway, the personal training companion, flashcards, online practice test, a 2-hour exam review, and a whole host of other stuff that you can see here. Webinars as well, and I get a voucher. So not bad for $200. And I think I only have like 3 payment plans. I'm sorry, 3 easy payments or whatever. Easy payments. I think the total was like $600. So I just have a few more payments to make and then I'm good. Anyway, let's keep moving on. So we have. Oh, look at this. From all of us at the ACE Resource Center. That's nice. Very cool. Anything on the back? Oh, okay. When in doubt, reach out. Here they give you information to reach out to them. Helpful formulas. Very cool. I'm sure that I'll find use for this. Very much so. On the back, same deal. Okay. The front line of innovation. What is this? Digital experience. Oh, okay. So this is basically what I could, my study resources online that I can use as part of my package. Basically, it's like another additional textbook that I can use online. Anyway, let's see. Access ACE Academy by logging in. That's cool. Explore the study materials. Okay, so you get ACE Academy Elite, which is the video study guide, which I will be using. The trainer manual, which should be here and everything. And the companion, that's what the Essentials of Exercise Science is the companion. I remember, I looked at all this stuff beforehand, but it's been like a week, so I kind of forgot. So as you can see, if you purchase the ACE program, these are all the study materials that you get. So you get online access as to study resources, as well as a textbook. You get this, the study companion, the flashcards, everything, and the exam as well. Anyway. Which was important to me because I'm glad that I paid for the exam in advance, so I don't have to worry about it. And the exam that I paid for, the exam voucher, I don't have to use for like a whole another 6 months. So I think I have to use it by March, but I'm planning on being certified in the next 2 months. So anyway, and as you can see here, we have the ACE Personal Trainer manual study companion. to the textbook. This is kind of cool. Let's open it up and see. Hold on. I'm doing this with one hand. How cool is this? It is to me anyway, because this was a dream of mine that's been in my head for a while now, and I just never bothered to even put it into put this goal into practice yet, or to even think about starting it just because of the money. Anyway, here is 8 Essentials of Exercise Science for Fitness Professionals. What is this? Probably another study companion. Yep. Oh yeah, it's like a workbook. That's cool. Oh, I feel like I'm back in real school again. Even though I'm in school online right now for computer science, it just hasn't started yet, so I don't feel like I'm in school. So when those computer science programs, computer science courses start, I'm sure I'll be doing videos on that too. Okay. And here is the trainer manual that I'm really happy to have here. It's the 5th edition. This is what will help me get my certification. It's a big, thick textbook. It is, ooh, hang on. I'm just gonna, sorry. Okay guys, here is the textbook. I just wanted to get to a spot where I was able to show it off a little bit more. Now, this is, I think, what you mostly pay for this in the exam when you pay that $600. Because you get all some nice extras as well. But come on, this book has to be at least $100 and something on its own. And then I'm paying for the exam too. And with these other study options that they give you. So this book is actually available online as like a PDF, I believe, in all the different chapters. So basically, if you pay for the higher priced certification that ACE offers, the higher price one, it includes the online version of this textbook. So if you don't have the textbook with you, you can always go online and study, or you can download, I believe, a PDF of whatever chapter you need and study. And then it also includes quizzes online from each chapter that you can take in case you don't have, the handheld one that they provide you with, the study flashcards and everything else that they provide you with. So let's go through it a little bit. And just based off the table of contents, you can see, well, here's the table of contents. But you can see that the book is at least, it's about 800 pages. I believe it is 800 pages. Yeah, it's 807 pages. And I just think that this is so cool. And I'm glad I actually did it for various reasons. Number one, because this textbook I can see I'm going to use over the years, even after the certification, because it looks like it's a lot of information that's recent too. So I believe this is 2014, 15. Let me see. Let's see, 2000 copywritten 2014. So it's not very old. The information is still pretty current, obviously, and which means I can use this in the years to come, and still have all the same knowledge base, and of course, move forward with other information that comes out and stuff. But anyway, this book is just very cool to me because it's a reminder of a dream that's always kind of been in my head for a long time, of working in the health field in some form, but not being able to because for various reasons. For starters, there's been a lot of health or fitness kind of careers that I wanted to pursue but couldn't, because you have to go to school full time or you have to go to school during the day, and neither is an option for me to do. Or you have to at least be able to finish the program during the day, because maybe the science courses that they offer that you have to take in order to fulfill the requirement is basically only offered during the day. And even in some colleges that have night programs, they may not have, let's say, all the courses you need to take at night. So if you can't take any day courses at all because you work full time, then you can't complete whatever program it is. So, there's been a lot of careers that I've had to, venture away from, or, let go of, such as becoming a physical therapist. That was one that I always wanted to do, but that requires 7 years of full-time, because you can do a part-time, but that would be a long amount of time trying to go during the day and everything. So 7 years of full-time, going through your regular college, your master's, which I believe your master's and your PhD is combined when you go through a DPT program, which is what physical therapy is. But anyway, it's like 7 long years, and then it's like $50,000 a year for the master's to PhD portion, which I believe is 3 years. And so you have that amount of money. So if you don't have that kind of money, it's going to be hard to get loans. So there's that. And then you have to have straight A's in the program pretty much to really get anywhere. So, that field was pretty much out for me. There was no way, even if I could, come up with the money somehow or was willing to take out insane loans, I could not take all the science. I looked it up and there was just no schools that was going to offer me all the science courses that I needed where I could, continue my studies at night. It just wasn't happening. So, and there was no way I could finish during the day. I mean, work and go to school as well. Especially when you have to go to school during the day. But anyway, and so there was other options as well, like athletic training, because that only requires a bachelor's. But again, there's still a lot of courses that I needed to take for that, and no schools offered all of them at night. Every school offered some of them during the day, and a few options at night. But if you couldn't take it during the day, you're just kind of screwed. So athletic training was out. Physical therapy was out. Occupational therapy was out. Physical therapy assistant was out. A lot of these science-based, health careers were just out. I just couldn't do them. So personal training kind of came about. I never even really considered it. But once people started telling me I should do it, and I looked into it and realized that I actually enjoy training people more and more, I became open to it. And now, of course, this is what I'll be doing. So that's why this textbook and this whole program now represents an exciting dream of mine, even though the idea of studying and long hours of this where it might stress me out, that's not going to be fun. But, ultimately I'm going to, pursue my goal and, it'll get accomplished because that's what I do. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm just flipping through the book and I'm just showing you guys what the textbook looks like. So this is kind of cool, actually. I got to admit, it's pretty cool. I was never really into science courses that much, but I was willing to take them, in goal in mind, of course. But this is the information in here just seems kind of interesting to me. So I don't know. But anyway, so as you can see, this is the textbook. I showed you guys the others, but I'll show you again. So we have the textbook here. That's 800 pages. Hold on. As I showed you before, you also get flashcards. So, I used to only see these in the bookstore for nursing students. So I never really paid much attention, but this is pretty cool how they have it laid out. So, flashcards. We also have the study companion as well. So this is what you can use to assess yourself after you complete each chapter. As you can see here, the chapters are laid out. Like here's chapter 8. And it just gives you, it's like a summary review, I guess, before you decide to take a quiz, because there's quizzes. I think there's quizzes in here as well, but I'll go over it more as I get into studying each chapter. And then of course you have the study companion. So this is the as I look through this, I realized that what this is pretty much this right here, the Essentials of Exercise Science for Fitness Professionals. I believe this goes more with the flashcards, and what they do is it's kind of like a summary of each chapter from the main textbook. So basically it's just summarized with all the most important information. That's what it looks like to me. And just to make it easier when you're studying, I guess for the exam, to have this information right here in case you don't want to review, or in case you don't want to go back and review all the information in the main textbook. You can look over the essentials and just get everything that's very, very, very more, I guess, very necessary. I don't know, that's what it seems like to me. It's more of a condensed version of the textbook. But anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long. Hopefully it helps someone who is interested in becoming certified personal trainer and was thinking about ACE and wanted to know what you can get, so I'm hoping that I can help someone in that way. And just in general, what it takes to look into becoming a personal trainer, or the information that, or how to decide, which one to go with. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please just put them in the comment section below, or hit me up on one of my social medias that you see below. I'll keep making videos as always, and until next time, I appreciate you watching. Thank you.